In the shadowy corners of American folklore, a chilling tale emerges, one that sends shivers down the spine of even the bravest souls. It's the story of a cursed doll, a seemingly innocent plaything that harbors a dark and malevolent force within its porcelain frame. Our haunting journey begins in the 19th century, where a young girl, innocent and unaware, received a gift that would forever change her fate. This was no ordinary doll, mind you. Its creation was steeped in dark rituals and forbidden magic, a vessel crafted to house something far more sinister than childish dreams. The girl's life was cut tragically short, her sudden death shrouding the doll in mystery. But death was not the end of this tale. Oh no, it was merely the beginning. For in her final moments, a spirit of unimaginable rage and sorrow found its way into the doll, transforming it into an object of pure terror. Those unfortunate enough to come into possession of this cursed artifact soon discovered its true nature. The doll, now imbued with an otherworldly presence, began to exhibit terrifying phenomena that defied all rational explanation. Imagine, if you will, the horror of witnessing the doll's head slowly turning on its own, its lifeless eyes suddenly animated with an eerie intelligence. Picture the dread that would grip your heart upon finding the doll in a different location, despite never having moved it yourself. These were just the beginning of the nightmarish experiences reported by the doll's unwitting owners. But the visual terrors were only part of the doll's sinister repertoire. As night fell and darkness enveloped the world, the true horror would begin. Eerie lullabies would drift through the air, their haunting melodies sending chills down the spines of all who heard them. And then, perhaps most chilling of all, the sound of a child's laughter would echo through empty rooms, a mockery of innocence that spoke of something far more malevolent. Yet it was the doll's eyes that truly captured the essence of its curse. Those who dared to look upon it swore that its glass eyes followed their every move, tracking them with an unblinking gaze that seemed to peer into the very depths of their souls. No matter where they went, no matter how they tried to escape, those eyes were always watching, always waiting. The curse of the doll seemed to spread like a contagion, affecting not just its owners, but all who came into contact with it. Families were torn apart, friendships shattered, and lives forever changed by the malevolent force that resided within its innocent exterior. Attempts to destroy the doll proved futile. Fire couldn't burn it, water couldn't drown it, and even the strongest hands couldn't break it. It seemed that the curse had rendered the doll indestructible, a permanent fixture in our world that refused to be banished. As word of the cursed doll spread, it became the subject of intense fascination and fear. Paranormal investigators flocked to study it, skeptics sought to debunk its legend, and thrill seekers dared each other to spend a night in its presence. But all who encountered the doll left changed, their beliefs shaken and their nightmares filled with the image of those unblinking glass eyes. The story of the cursed doll serves as a chilling reminder of the unseen forces that lurk in the shadows of our world. It speaks to our deepest fears, our belief in the supernatural, and the terrifying possibility that sometimes the most innocent of objects can harbor the darkest of secrets. To this day, the whereabouts of the cursed doll remain unknown. Some say it's locked away in a secret vault, its evil contained but never truly vanquished. Others claim it still roams the world, passing from one unfortunate owner to another, leaving a trail of terror in its wake. But one thing is certain, the legend of the cursed doll lives on, a cautionary tale whispered around campfires and shared in hushed tones. It reminds us that in this world of science and reason, there are still mysteries that defy explanation, forces beyond our comprehension that can turn even the most innocent of objects into vessels of pure horror. So the next time you come across an old doll in an antique shop or a dusty attic, take a moment to look into its eyes. And if you feel a chill run down your spine, if you sense something watching you from behind that painted smile, Remember the tale of the cursed doll. For in this world of shadows and secrets, you never know when you might stumble upon an object that carries a curse, a plaything that holds within it a spirit of unimaginable evil. The story of the cursed doll serves as a stark reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are not the ones that lurk in the darkness, but those that hide in plain sight, masquerading as objects of innocence and joy. It challenges our perceptions of reality, forcing us to question the boundaries between the natural and supernatural worlds. As the legend continues to grow and evolve, passed down through generations, it takes on a life of its own. Each retelling adds new layers of horror, new details that make the skin crawl and the heart race. The cursed doll has become more than just a story. It's a symbol of our collective fears, a manifestation of the unknown terrors that we all sense lurking just beyond the veil of our everyday lives. Perhaps the true power of the cursed doll lies not in its supernatural abilities, but in its ability to tap into our deepest, most primal fears. It reminds us of our vulnerability, of the fragility of our understanding of the world around us. In a universe vast and mysterious, who's to say what forces might exist beyond our comprehension? And so, the legend of the cursed doll endures, a chilling tale that continues to captivate and terrify in equal measure. It serves as a warning to those who would dismiss the supernatural, a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying truths are those that defy explanation. As you go about your day, take a moment to look at the dolls and toys around you. Are they really as innocent as they seem? Or could one of them be harboring a dark secret, waiting for the right moment to reveal its true nature? In the world of the cursed doll, nothing is ever quite as it seems, and the line between reality and nightmare is always blurred. So the next time you hear a child's laughter in an empty room or catch a glimpse of movement from the corner of your eye, remember the tale of the cursed doll. For in this world of shadows and mysteries, you never know when you might come face to face with a force beyond your wildest nightmares.